Today, I got some exciting news, something that needs to be talked about. Budget phones. And when I talk about budget phones, I'm talking about phones that doesn't let you break the bank, that doesn't let you go broke. You can just put some money on the side and buy that phone and your life is going great. Your life is okay. You're not broke. And the phones that work, that will not break. That rhymes. So today, I got a new exciting phone that I want to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, Samsung Galaxy A07. This is the phone that I want to talk about today. And we're lucky enough that we're going to be unboxing the phone as well. We're going to be checking what's inside this phone, this box, because it shows that there's a phone, as you can see the corner here, but there's also something in there that we would want to see together without wasting much time. It's a Galaxy A07. It comes in different types of storage space, but what I got here is the base version, which is the base version, not the best, but the base version. So this is the a black model, so you're gonna see it, and then it has a 4 GB RAM and 64 GB storage space. On the side here it says slim design, 7.6mm, powerful performance, and 6 times always security. According to them, they have a lot of security in here, so we're gonna see it together. So this is the phone that I want to talk about today. So let's just unbox it together and enjoy the views and enjoy whatever we're gonna be seeing in here. Taking out the plastic because it was sealed in plastic. So now that the phone is out, taking it out smoothly, and then you find in the box there's a phone on top of the box. But first you take out the phone. It's wrapped obviously in paper, and then you just leave it on the side because you gotta look what's in there apart from the phone. Obviously the phone is supposed to be there because it's the master of the game. And now in the box there's this piece of paper which is wrapping something in there, something interesting. There's a there's SIM card ejecting tool. Inside this piece of paper, here's what you find. You find the charging cable, and you find the paperwork that says quick start guide, and it has different languages. It's the manual on how to put a SIM card. It's a SIM card tray that has a two nano SIM cards and a micro SD card slot to expand your storage. Since the storage is 64 GB, obviously, with nowadays the software is just going bigger and bigger, you're supposed to upgrade. So as a charging cable, obviously it's a USB-C to C. It's not that fast, but it's good. It works on the phone. For a budget phone, this is really friendly and affordable, I understand. And when you unboxing, you find the phone is wrapped in paper. Obviously you just have to unwrap the paper because it has to come out of the paper. So there's a satisfying click or squeak or whatever you call it, but that one. And then the phone comes out. It just comes out of the paper. Don't force it, just remove it, take away the paper, put it on the side, and here is your phone. And then the phone is really slim comparing it to the SSD that I have here. The phone is even thinner than the SSD, and SSD is a bit thicker than the phone, but it has a plastic cover, but it's very reflective, and also it is a very sticky fingerprint magnet on the side. Down here it still has a headphone jack, a 3.5mm headphone jack. It still exists in budget phones, Samsung budget phones, but if you would love, it works also with an adapter, and everything that I'm just showing you here can be easily found on Gizmo, or you can find it. It's a tech store. It's called Gizmo Tech Store. Thanks to Gizmo for providing the phone and the everything. I'm just showing you right here. It's from Gizmo, and I'm very thankful for them. But here's what I want to talk to you about now, because I told you I was going to be honest about this phone that I just unboxed. I'll be honest, this phone is not for everybody. Me, I use a pro phone because I'm a pro consumer. But there is an average consumer and there is a very, very low power consumer. This phone is for that person like your mother, your grandma, those people who just want to read the news, make phone calls, reply to text messages. Get them this phone. They're not going to fill it up as quick as I can, because I easily record 4K videos, record stuff, and take a lot of pictures on a daily basis. So if you know that you do that type of thing, you cannot have this phone. But if you know that you'll be using it on a very light basis, whereby you just want to, browse the internet, watch TikToks, reply to Facebook messages, Instagram. Don't load it up with games or many other softwares, especially the 64 GB one. It will not work. But if it has a bigger storage, I would recommend you can play some light games, not like high-end games, but some light games. It works properly. There's no problem with that. But if you are like me, who goes heavy on every other thing that this guy is using, it's just heavy stuff, that means you're not supposed to be using this one. Get a pro phone from Gizmo as well. But this one works properly. Give it to your little sister, little brother who is just starting. I would recommend this as a first phone. First of all, it's a Samsung. That means the software is nice, unlike like Xiaomi, which has a software that's just has a lot of adverts. But that's okay if you want to get a Xiaomi, and then many other phones. But this is what I wanted to talk about. It's really a very slim design. As you can see, it's really slim. And let's talk about the outside and the other things on the phone. So on the side, there's a power button. Under the power button, there's a fingerprint reader. So it's side mounted, so you have to read your fingerprint like this on the side as usual. It's easy. You can just put your thumb. I would recommend a thumb and maybe this other finger on the side, because if you grab it on the other side, you would use this finger. If you grab it on the other side, you use the right thumb. So next to it, there are volume up and volume down. They're a bit high, and I've already talked about the ports down here. Up here is just one mic, I think, to record stereo. And on the other side, there's what we call a SIM card tray. On this SIM card tray, there are three slots. The first slot is for first SIM, second slot, second SIM. Third slot is for micro SD card. I mean, this Pro phone, the Pixel 6 Pro doesn't have a micro SD card slot, but this one has. That's what I like about this one. So you can easily get this one and then put a micro SD up to 500 GB of storage and use it on a daily. Just back up your stuff in the memory card and everything is okay. I would recommend you do that if you want to use this on a daily or heavy basis. Mind you, these phones can get slippery, like very slippery type of. You would want to drop it. You wouldn't want to drop it, but you would drop it either way. So I'd recommend you get a case from your nearest shop or Gizmo Tech Store. They have the cases always. And then if you are very reckless, I would recommend you get a screen protector as well for this type of phones, because they come in handy, especially if you want to give it to your loved ones, especially if you want to give it to your mom. Put a screen protector, protect it, because they just toss it around, so eventually it might break. So that's all I got for you today, and I'm very thankful to be here talking about tech, the thing that I love. If you want to see more of these videos, please let me know. And if you want me to talk about another phone or another gadget, go deep into the gadget, please let me know. I will make sure it's here. No matter what, I'll find it and I'll talk about it.